can't even repeat what they said.
No, what
There's
did they
something
say,
racist about Asian people.
Every topic seems like we're risking our career, you know?
All right, what should we go about next? But Ryan always goes, for our generation, like I'm like 40 years older than him all the time.
I mean, no.
It makes me feel like I'm fucking ancient.
You're trying to figure out how white we are right now? What's going on?
Right. So what is your role on this podcast? Just to make...
It just says he hates shit, and it says cancelable thing. So far, like Ryan, I'll be like, yeah, so how are you today? He goes, fuck SNL. Here's something racist about some group nobody cares about, but I'll still get canceled for when it's hot. I don't watch this. I don't like this. And then Chris, you're wrong.
That's it. Every time you ask Ryan a question,
Josh is gonna go back after he murders our other two friends. He's gonna be sitting there breathing heavy, trying to amp himself up to come get you now. People are gonna think I'm crazy. You're crazy for listening to this. I've been trying an abortion joke just to see what I can get away with. It has not worked once. I'm like, hey, who's pro-choice here? And everybody claps, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pro-choice. Like, my choice is getting ladies pregnant, not letting them have abortion, ladies. And I hold the mic out. The room just dies. It's my favorite thing to do at like Woker open mics. I straight up, last time I did it, I went to Parkway Theater in Pittsburgh and fucking did it, and it ruined the next four people's sets.
Chris wonders why people don't have him on.
Yeah, dude, I'm on shows every week. I was just like, oh, let's try this. I thought it was like witty enough I can get away with it and they could tell it's like satire. Yeah. No, dude, fucking all these drunk people at the bar got real fucking mad.
Of course. I just did a Klan rally with Matt Banwart.
Yeah,
that was funny.
You went to a Klan rally with Matt Banwart?
Yeah, well, we did a fucking, not a VSW. What's the other shit?
Did you just call it a Klan rally?
Dude, it was a gig in Red Lion, PA, bro. Nothing but old ass white people. Like, it was just, damn, it's a lodge, not a moose lodge, but the other type of shit.
Like not a VFW, like a fire hall?
Like a hunter's lodge.
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't fucking, white people just keep naming shit. When you figure it out, they rechange the name, man.
There's just like wood all over the walls and just like hung up dead carcasses.
Do you like doing those shows?
Like, what, those type of shows?
Yeah.
I mean, I like paying the bills.
Yeah, they pay good, right? But the Pennsylvania VFW show is a classic thing. I don't know if they do that shit out here. Like, I don't like, that's such like a staple of Pennsylvania comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat shit at a Serbian club or some shit with like 19 fucking old people just looking through you.
Bro, dog, you know what I love is like, I'm sorry, not to ostracize you on this one, right? But like, as a Pennsylvania comic, people just don't understand this shit. I'll be breaking it down to them. Bob Saget, Michelle Wolf, you got Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
You got Kevin Hart. Like, we got our greats, but it's like what we really learn is like we get a chance to play the role without leaving our state. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. The fuck ton of driving, dude. I'm 30,000 miles over my lease. I try to buy that shit from US Bank. It's all fucked up. I'm gonna get fucked.
Yo, how the fuck do we even introduce ourselves for this one?
Hello, welcome to the 2HotGirls podcast.
He does it.
I'm here with Ryan and Josh Dweh. You say Dweh? Is that how it's pronounced?
Hell yeah, that's the way it is.
Yeah, Dweh, man. Welcome aboard.
Yo, Chris, bro, thank you for having me, bro. You fucking homie, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You, Ryan, bro. Yo, this shit's about to be dope, man. I mean, how you enjoying yourselves right now?
Oh, I love it. I just fucking drove 7 hours on like 3 hours of sleep, feeling great.
All right, well, he hit some people. How about you, Ryan?
I almost blew up my apartment complex 2 days ago.
Yeah, explain this one.
And then my bike got stolen immediately after that. So we've been having a really interesting week.
How'd you almost blow up your apartment?
I accidentally left my burners on over there, the ones you can see over there, for like 14 hours straight.
First of all, this is a nice ass fucking apartment, man.
Thank you.
Did you see welcome to the Pedocast.
My next guest, Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
No, wait till the
mid-pod Jack sesh.
Way better. Oh, mid-pod Jack sesh?
Yeah. So we just whip them out, just all start jacking it and facing the camera.
Be like Israel Adesanya, put on that hentai, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude.
There we go.
Yeah, I love that Israel Adesanya like openly embraced like how weird he is,
Well, like who is that? I don't know who that is.
That is the UFC fighter who is
the one
champion.
Yeah.
He's like 6'6", from, do you know where from Africa?
Nigeria, Lagos, but he lives in New Zealand right now.
But like
he's a big fan of anime.
Yes, sir.
He quotes Naruto all the time.
Writes in a death note before he fights.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's actually fucking sick, dude. I watched that one so many times.
He wears a Katsuki garb, like a robe, before
Who's
he
gonna
goes on
make
the
fun
stage.
of him though? Or beat the fuck out of him?
He beats the
6'6"
fuck
fighter.
out of everyone.
I mean, yo, dog, he does like put himself in a position to be made fun of.
Yeah.
But he wins, so we don't. Like, he break dance before going out.
Yeah.
Dude, he's mad.
Yeah,
He's funny.
That's fucking amazing, dude. Talk about Death Note. You guys remember that live action one they made? You see that with like William Dafoe?
Oh, you're talking about the Netflix one?
Yeah.
All right, because I saw the Japanese one that they made, you know, and that was
probably pretty
okay.
good. Yeah.
It was all right, but the Willem Dafoe one,
Yeah, dude. Trash.
yeah.
So fucking trash. Yeah.
But Willem Dafoe didn't give a fuck. He's like, I got Spider-Man No Way Home coming out. Like,
Yeah. It looked like he was playing Aldi brand Goblin anyways. The fucking thing.
that's the only character he know how to play.
Yeah. And it's just both him just looking creepy as shit with big ass teeth and shit.
They call Willem Dafoe in for like, you know, Brokeback Mountain. And he's just like, you'll see, Peter.
He just flies in on a hoverboard and fucks the dudes.
They like, yo, William, different movie. I know, I'm doing my best.
Take the mask off. This is cowboys, gay cowboys in Colorado.
What if the whole time during COVID he had the Green Goblin mask on?
Yeah, just riding the bus and shit. What other movies was he in besides that? Like,
He was in The Lighthouse.
I never saw the Lighthouse.
Most recently, The Lighthouse.
Yeah, I don't think half the population saw it either, brother.
It was in black and white, and I don't know what went on.
So he's the black and white goblin.
It's just
With
two
the
dudes
gray
in a
goblin.
It's 2 dudes in a lighthouse. So I imagine it became gay at some point.
Yeah.
But that might just be.
It sounds like the whole movie is just gay at the whole point.
On behalf of Ryan and Chris, I would like to say it's okay to be gay, guys. If you guys are going to cancel people,
appreciate you.
just...
Oh no, we love the gays. We have a whole rap about it.
Yeah, we rapped about
Yeah.
them. Big fans.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Yo, this is funny as hell, dog.
Yeah. Man. Dead air.
So you're from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm
No?
from Philadelphia.
Oh, you're from Philly. Okay.
Yeah. It's like Pittsburgh, but like cheesesteaks.
I mean, no, it's like, you know, Philly. No, Pittsburgh is like Philly just with a winning football team.
Yeah, and then Philadelphia is like Pittsburgh, but they just don't sweep the streets ever.
Yeah. Bro, only you know, man. It's just... I mean, I'm not even going... I love the city, you know, and I'm thankful for... Who the fuck just said it? Somebody was just talking about, like, Philly's, like, dirty ghetto. You got, like, ghetto.
Yeah.
And then you got, like, dirty ghetto. I was like, yeah, man, that's exactly how I am. Like, I remember I used to, like, melt snow for, like, water. You know?
Shit.
Bro, I grew up poor as shit, man.
What part of Philly you from?
Southwest Philly, right
Okay.
off of, like, Woodland and, like, Massey and Street. By the International Airport, so...
They're right by the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You ever have snow cream?
Like, you talking about, like, snowsicles and shit?
It's kind of like that. My roommate in college showed me this shit, and it was the most like hick thing I've ever seen.
What,
where
eating
she,
snow?
She went out, grabbed snow, and then mixed it with milk, and then froze it.
Oh,
And
where's
then
she from?
Like southern,
A farm?
deep southern Illinois, basically like Missouri.
Yeah, I'm never going there. That's
Don't.
what the fuck.
I don't know if I'd want to eat the snow in Philadelphia.
I don't think I want to eat the snow anywhere,
Yeah, but definitely don't eat the snow in Philadelphia.
but he'll drink the water.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like the water's pretty clean. Ryan, you been to Philadelphia?
No, I've never been.
Yeah,
Dude,
what the fuck?
he's never been, like, what's the farthest east you've been?
Pittsburgh.
Dude,
Yeah, you
Ryan
gotta
is-
keep going.
Yeah.
It's like Pittsburgh's like kind of the Northeast, but not really. You gotta,
Yeah, it's still like Midwest.
yeah,
It has a lot
it's
of
still Midwest, but people
vibes.
tell you to fuck yourself. That's like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no,
Pittsburgh do not have time for the bullshit. You
Yeah.
know,
I don't blame him.
like I was talking about this one dude, you know, because I was like doing the tourist shit and I was reading about like what's this shit, the Hill District, you know?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking nice. It's like Pittsburgh's Beverly Hills.
Bro, the real shit, the museum was like, this is an affluent African American community.
I not affluent at all.
Oh my god, this is so fucked up. And I haven't even been, but when I went to go tell the barber about it, the barber was like, the only thing affluent is about the bullets that's being shot. And I was like,
Get the fuck out of there, dude. Like the Hill District is like the main subject in the news.
Damn, bro, it hurts because I really believe that it's like they call it little Haiti, and I was like, "What? This is like a Haitian utopia," you know?
Do you ever listen? Do you know who Jimmy Wapo is?
I don't think Haiti is a Haitian
He's like
utopia.
a fire ass rapper from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He got shot there. He just refused to move. Yeah, so like everybody just gets shot there. So I don't know. There's good people in the Hill District too. I mean, I live in a shithole, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
See what that was, everybody? That was I'm saving my fan base.
I'm saving my fan base.
I got fans in the Hill District. I need to.
Yeah, all my fans in the Hill District. I don't know. I live in Aliquippa now, and it sucks.
What makes Aliquippa suck?
Dude, it's just a shithole, dude. It looks like the TV show Shameless on a hillside. It's just like fucking every building's like dilapidated and shit. There's just like shootings all the time. But like it's like my favorite people ever. Everybody's so down to earth, still friendly. It's like walking around like the world's most dangerous Mr. Rogers neighborhood.
I love you use it shameless to shit on Pittsburgh. It's like we're recording this pod in Chicago.
Yeah, dude, he's like from like shameless country.
Really?
Yeah, that's where my family's from.
Bro, talk about that, man.
Remember
Talk about it?
Yeah.
We can.
Let's interview you about Chicago.
What about? What? I mean, it's not.
Why
as
do
crazy
you
as
guys
people.
think your hot dogs are special?
That's a good question, Chris.
I'll put a pickle on it.
Team PA.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Most people fuck it up outside Chicago. But
Okay,
even in Chicago,
I want to see a fight: Philly cheesesteak versus Italian beef.
I think Italian beef wins every single day, and I
Again,
think you're a maniac.
He never been to Philly.
Yeah, so you don't know.
Yeah, I never had a good one.
Between me,
But I don't need to know.
One
Yeah,
of us
but-
been to both.
All right.
It's
Have
like
you ever had a pizza puff?
No, it's a pizza puff.
it's like a fucking.
It's a deep fried hot pocket. Imagine that.
That shit sounds very disgusting.
Okay, so you ever go to a central Pennsylvania fair and buy a fucking Stromboli?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but it melts your taste buds off.
It's amazing.
You bite that shit, just burn the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, that's all it does. It fucking hurts.
It does hurt. If you don't burn your mouth at least twice, it's not a good pizza
We should
puff.
take-
All right,
We should take them to the Wiener Circle to get one.
dude, we should go. What did you say was better? What was it? The roll, it was in the bread and
On
there's
what?
the fucking pizza pepperoni rolls.
Yeah, pepperoni roll fucks hard, dude. I don't know if Josh might be too far east to have pepperoni rolls. You know what pepperoni roll is?
No, I don't know.
Dude, it came up from West Virginia. Just like bread with cheese and pepperoni in it.
Bro,
It's good.
no,
It's good.
Remotely explaining it. It's like an adult Lunchable, man.
Really?
It's just like one roll of cheese and one roll of pepperoni inside a loaf
It's
of bread.
baked in the bread.
Can we take a time out real quick? When you just said Lunchable, what are you guys' favorite Lunchable? Because I had a debate about that, tore my family up about this shit.
Dude, the taco one.
Okay.
Taco Bell one. I used to
right.
heat that shit up in the microwave like I was a
I know
chef.
that one.
We got taco. What you got?
The OG, the pizza one.
See, I was going with pizza. I went pizza, then the shake 'em up nuggets, and
Yeah,
then I
never-
went to tacos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God, the taco one's the best one.
Nah, I mean,
Then the sauce that it comes with, the mild sauce, just hits harder than like if you get it from the store, from I almost said the McDonald's. Dude, my brain's fried from this drive.
he's like, yo, man, I had to drive through fucking fields, gang violence, fields.
Yeah. The gang violence was fucking Gary.
Oh, man, no, that's crazy. Oh, you had to come through Gary, Indiana to
Yeah,
get
so
this way.
you have to go through that and up. You know, Michael Jackson land. It's pretty cool.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
again, I hate to say this, man, but the man put out good music.
Yeah.
You
So
did.
let's separate the art from the artist, right? That's
I mean, no one knows if he did it still.
no,
It's more of like,
dude. I love Hitler's paintings too.
A lot
all
of
right,
things that
okay, all right. This is getting kind
He
of
painted the shit out of them.
Gandhi
The
wasn't
landscapes.
a great man.
Huh?
Gandhi wasn't a great man. He did
Yeah.
the same thing that Michael Jackson did. He would
Gandhi?
sleep with girls, like 10-year-old girls next to him.
Yeah.
And his reasoning was
But no,
just
his was
crazy.
actually proven though, and he bragged about it. Michael Jackson's just fucking weird and wanted to have sleepovers with little boys.
No. But
Yeah.
you know Gandhi's reasoning for it, right? Is he was like, I want to be tested by the sins of the world.
Right.
So he would put little girls next to him when he slept.
I heard Woody Allen did the same thing.
Yo. Hey, they were his daughters, though.
Yeah.
So-
No, I just what's that? Flagrant 2 or whatever just said they talked about that. They said he never married or not married. He never actually adopted her. That was his
No,
wife's
he didn't.
adopted. Yeah, so that was like his loophole, which makes it fucking way creepier. Yo, you see Elon Musk's dad?
Yo,
No.
that Elon Musk dad shit is crazy, but we could spend some time
Yeah.
with Elon Musk. Did you hear about what he did to his best friend, the CEO of Google and shit?
No, what?
He was sleeping with his wife, and that's why they got like the divorce.
That's crazy. Yeah. So he's just like hucking the Google guy.
Dude, Elon, the Musk family's fucking up, but his dad getting the fucking girl pregnant and shit.
Yeah, dude, his little sister. That's fucking wild. Do you know that, Ryan?
I don't know anything about this.
So they adopted this little girl when she was 4, raised her to adulthood, and just started banging her out and having kids left and right with her.
Yeah. That's that South Africa shit.
Multiple of them?
Yeah.
What?
Go look it up.
That's
Jamie,
crazy.
pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Yo, I don't have. I was gonna
Here.
connect this guy.
I'm gonna look up Elon Musk's dad on my phone.
Yo, that's crazy.
Now, you know what, Chris? You just fucked it up. Now we go try to go buy a Tesla and shit. They's like, remember that podcast y'all did?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You're not allowed.
Elon Musk. Oh, he's okay, I guess. I don't know.
So the dad did that.
Yeah, the dad did it, not Elon.
Elon did
Who
some
doesn't have a
foul
weird
shit
did?
too, though, right?
Yeah. Like what?
I mean,
what did
he
he
dated
do?
Amber
Probably.
Heard.
No, but then once he... No, that was the dad that was fucking the stepdaughter.
Oh, well, it said Musk's dad said, this is new. Musk's dad says he's been asked to donate sperm to quote unquote create more Elons.
Yeah, he's lying. He's
Where's
lying. That's any excuse. Hey, I caught you cheating. No, you caught me donating sperm.
Yeah.
It's just the natural way.
I'm not cheating, my sperm is.
This is the way God wants.
Dude, he be cheating on his daughter then.
All right.
Oh, he had two kids with his daughter. Like, what a fucking freak.
Dudes.
Sorry, Elon.
No,
Tesla's
don't say
are neat.
sorry, yo. Just because they got fucking money, they think they get to do these fucking bullshit ass things. You know what sucks? Could you imagine Michael Jordan tried doing half the shit Elon Musk did? Y'all, it would be nipped in the butt.
Yeah.
Black billionaires, yo. You put black in front of anything, they hold you to a different standard. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're right. Look at R. Kelly.
Okay. Well, look.
Another great musician.
You know, I had friends that went to school with R. Kelly's daughter.
Yeah.
And they would go to her parties and stuff and be like a little weird.
Yeah.
Because this would all be around the time that like the news broke out and stuff.
She's like, hey, all
Like,
right,
hey,
Kelly.
we're trying to have a big party at my place. Like, your dad gonna be there?
Oh, wow. They're like, I just saw your mom on, Finding R. Kelly. Or surviving.
Yeah. He lived here for the longest time.
I thought he lived in Atlanta or something. Or is that when they arrested
No,
him?
he's from Chicago.
No, he's
Is he
from
from
Chicago.
He lives. Where did he get in trouble at? It was
he
like
had a
Atlanta or
house-
LA, somewhere
Maybe
nice.
he was there. But
Yeah,
he had a
somewhere.
house out in Orland Park, the southwest suburbs. And that's I had a lot of friends there growing up back in like high school and stuff. They tell me like weird stories about the dude.
Dude, he had that Chicago anthem, him, Chance, and 2 Chainz. This is my story. Y'all remember that, John?
Oh yeah,
He was
Do
shot out Chicago.
you guys like Chance?
I love Chance.
Chance the Rapper. I remember the first time I heard him, he said something about his Dragon Balls or something. It was like he did a Dragon Ball Z reference. My one buddy got like way too amped about it, and we're like, hey, my buddy that got hyped, his real name is Robert Kelly, so that's kind of ironic actually. So,
Wow.
yeah, shout out
Damn.
Robert Kelly, not the peeing one.
So pretty much the goal by this end of this episode is like who has the least cancelable shit, I'm guessing?
Yeah, pretty much. This is like a terrible podcast. Yeah.
No, I love the podcast. I love hanging out with you guys, but every topic seems like we're risking our career, you know?
All right, what should we go
That's
about
me and
next?
Chris's conversation.
Yeah, that's the MO,
exclusively.
yeah. Like it's cut out.
It's just that's why there's so much just cut bullshit during our episode.
What do you want to get canceled about, anyways? What's next, Ryan?
I mean, you got to talk about the hot topic, abortion.
Abortion?
Yeah.
I've been trying an abortion joke just to see what I can get away with. It
What
has
is
not
it?
worked once. I'm like, yeah, who's pro-choice here? And everybody claps, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pro-choice. Like, my choice is getting ladies pregnant, not letting them have abortion, ladies. And I hold the mic out. The room just dies. It's my favorite thing to do at, like, Woker open mics. I straight up, last time I did it, I went to Parkway Theater in Pittsburgh and fucking did it, and it ruined the next 4 people's sets.
Chris wonders why people won't have him on.
Dude, I'm on shows every week. I was just like, oh, let's try this. I thought it was like witty enough I can get away with it and they could tell it's like satire.
Yeah.
No, dude, fucking all these drunk people at the bar got real fucking mad.
Of course, they're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, our way of life is fucked up.
Yeah.
Because to Josh's earlier point, you look like you would do it.
What?
You show up in the truck.
Yeah.
You come out.
It's a Toyota Tacoma, not like a jacked up F-150. It's like a little Japanese truck.
I don't know,
You're
brother.
talking to woke
What?
room comics in the middle of Chicago.
Yeah. every fucking old person's like, I can't even repeat what they say.
No, what
there's
they
something
say,
racist about Asian people towards it. They get mad.
This is crazy, man.
Oh man,
isn't it crazy how fast they passed that like Stop Asian Hate bill? And like black people was just like asking for civil rights.
It's not the hip cool thing, man. So I think a lot of people they get on like they ride trends. And that move shit, right?
Bro, I just seen Nope, and apparently that was about like our culture of like riding trends and all that shit, you know?
Is it what's Nope? I haven't seen Nope. I feel like I'm so disconnected from the world lately.
Jordan Peele, new horror film where pretty much I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all.
Is that where they work on a horse farm or own a horse farm or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that looked good.
It's kind of about UFOs, you know.
They show up. It's in the trailer. I know that much. I've only seen the trailer. You want to go see it at some point, Chris?
I'll go see it. Yeah.
It's not that scary. I mean, I hope we don't get sued for slander, but it's interesting, but not that scary.
Yeah. Jordan Peele, you're not.
I don't think
scary.
Jordan Peele's listening.
What if he just like somehow found this podcast? He's like one of our like 100 subscribers. He's the one that was in South Korea that we had. Yeah. And he's just like, no, and just punches his computer screen.
Jordan Peele low key was like, yo, man, this was my favorite pod, dog. I listened to this before every fucking script.
Yeah, man, that fat kid and that fucking that fat man. He's 32 years old. That fat man and then that Mexican kid. I'm gonna go to Chicago and shoot them.
How old are you, Ryan?
I'm 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, what are you? You're like a baby, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 23, but
oh damn,
comedy ages you because the bitterness, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not even like that. Like we all started comedy so innocent, you know.
Yeah, I just got there talking about my dog and weird stuff he did. Now I leave every show wanting to fight somebody after yelling about like I don't know. The fucking presidents or something.
Yo, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy, man.
You guys? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna ask, like, what are some of the things when y'all got into comedy that surprised y'all? Like, oh, this is the things they don't talk about, you know?
Everybody being a fucking dick and not wanting to talk to you at mics. Like for the first couple months, I don't know if Philly was like that or Central PA. Pittsburgh, like you would walk in, you'd be like, "Hey man, what's up? That was a great set." They'd be like, "Yeah," and they would just like walk away and cold shoulder you. I'm like, the hell, man, I'm just trying to hang out. But they're like, yeah, unless you've like hung around for like, 5-6 months, people disappear all the time. It's like, what, you watch a documentary on the fucking Comedy Store, dude? We're in Pittsburgh, bro. Like,
Right.
Yeah, come the fuck on. There's like 40 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of those guys still don't. I mean, I think just in general, if you're not like starting an area of like a DC or Chicago, LA, or New York,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you're in it 10 years, there's lessons you didn't learn yet that those scenes learn. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
How about you, Ryan?
False positivity and like false acceptance. Like people who are nice to your face, but like secretly are hoping for your demise.
No, that's big in improv, dude.
Like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like that's big in anything outside of, stand up, you're on your own, right? But anything that involved like any amount of.
No, you'd be surprised though, like with stand up, like if you move away, like all those people you thought were like your A1 day ones, they're the first ones talking shit on you. Which is crazy.
Dude, I found this out. Like, I relate to that so hard. And this is going to sound weird, and I might lose some black points saying this, but I listen to the Luminaires. They got the song Angela, and they talk about like the strangers in this town. They build you up just to rip you down.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt about like my original scene. It's like, yo, you are willing to do whatever. You feel like you're in this mission together.
Yeah.
And the moment you start getting ahead, they feel threatened and they like.
Dude, jealousy's big.
Yes.
Huge.
Yeah, and like they'll get jealous. It's not like you're like doing a club even. Like you'll get like the bar show that they think is kind of neat, and you'll like have a friendship destroyed over it.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest shit ever, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Chris, I appreciate you a lot, man.
I appreciate you too, sir.
Nah, real talk, man. I mean, I appreciate you too, Ryan.
You just met me. You're all good.
No,
I appreciate the love
that's
there's
what comedy do to you. You like, all right, I paid compliments to this one dude, but I want you to know, Ryan, I really
no,
You're
good.
Cool. Don't
You're
get
good.
jealous, Ryan.
Don't you worry. No, I ain't that way.
Please book me still.
Chris and I are big. We're pretty big on actually rooting for people's successes.
Yeah, I want people to do good. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, sir.
The hell you want people to do bad? You want to be surrounded by people that are better than you. Like I don't want to be surrounded by like everybody just bad but me. Like fuck that. Like, people like that though. I'm trying to think of another comedy thing. The amount that people put like New York and LA on a pedestal, but then when you go to those places, they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
You ever notice that? Like they take it kind of even like here, like doing comedy in Chicago. A lot of people I think take for granted like how good this scene is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
What do you mean they don't give a fuck?
Like they don't understand what they have. Like
they're taking it for granted.
Yeah, they're taking it for granted.
Got it.
In like the big scenes and how much like the other scenes like worship these big ones.
Right.
Like you can say, yeah, I've done comedy in New York for 5 years, and then you go to like a small scene, and they'll fucking put you on a show without watching your fucking tape.
It's what we like to call dick riding, bro. I hate that shit. It's so much dick riding in comedy, yo.
That don't mean shit.
They were like, "Oh my god, you shook hands with an SNL cast member? You must be funny."
Dude, the worst dick riders are the ones that like they dick ride anybody that they fucking run into that's like slightly famous.
Right.
And they continue to dick ride after. Like they'll fucking just like have a tale of dick riding from like 5 years ago. Like, yeah, I was down in Improv. I shook this guy's hand one time. And they'll like go on at like a, but they'll talk to people that have actually like worked with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Gotta go on a rant. I guess it's just
but I relate
dick
to
riding. But yeah.
I just be real.
Yeah.
Just be a human.
It's like you're not their fucking friend. You know what I mean? Like you saw them.
Just be real. You met them once. They don't care about you. My grandpa always used to say he hates sports. He hates all sports. And I'd be like, Ryan, I hate sports. Be like, why? He'd be like, because they don't give a fuck about me. Why should I care about them? And I'd be like, dang, grandpa.
Dude, I don't know why that just made me think. I did a show when I first started out in Niles, Ohio. What an exotic place. I got a gyro or a euro or however you want to pronounce it. It was just like really dried out gyro meat in a tortilla shell. What's the worst food you had at a show? Like any of these small bar shows or anything like that? Like what's the worst? You ever get paid in food and it fucking sucks? You're like, fuck.
But most of the time, to be honest, bro, I'd be like, I'm just thankful I'm here. So it's just like you ever think about.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's crazy. People don't realize, like, bro, this shit is fucking brutal. Like, we are in a business of selling happiness, and what's the price we pay to become good at that business? Our happiness. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry, not to get
just
dark.
feeling bad all the time.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, like I made it pissed a couple people off. I put it on Facebook and I even got private messages about it. I said, if you're doing comedy because you like doing it, please fucking quit so that the rest of us that hate it and do it out of compulsion can get up sooner at mics.
Yo, and
it's true though. Like
I relate to that.
Yeah.
Cause like I get what you mean and like that. Like obviously like you saying it in the context of like joking, but the truth in it is like, bro, like if you're very happy about doing comedy, you're not doing it the right way.
No.
So yeah.
And that's the worst. Like when one of those people, they're always weird and they corner you at a mic and they're like, yeah, no, I just want to just spread joy through comedy. And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, here we go. Like, please get the fuck away from me.
It's like, bro, what you mean you want to spread joy? Are you making flyers? Are you trying to get yourself booked? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're happy?
I hate everything right now. I'm here because I have to be for some reason. Have you ever done improv or anything like that or sketch, or is it just straight stand up the whole time?
So I've done like a few improv like shows.
Yeah, like improvised stand up kind of.
Improvised stand up, but also like really improv and shit.
Okay, cool.
So when I went to like when I was in college and shit, I took acting 1 and acting 2. And
yeah.
Part of the curriculum was doing like improv classes and shit like that and stuff. So we had a few improv scenes we had to do, but
yeah,
I just want to be a dog when it comes to comedy. That's it.
Yeah.
Just talk that shit.
Yeah, fuck shit up.
Improv ain't shit. It's a good tool set, but at the end of the day, it's like
there was a good like 3-year period where I thought improv was my life.
You can't.
And then the whole scene closed forever.
Stand up comedy is like public school. Improv is like private school. It's like
it's definitely private school. Kids do improv. That's what I hate about improv. Is the people.
Rich ass kids.
I want to fight everybody on any team I'm with. Maybe I'm just not good at teams. We had a really good fucking team, dude. Like, we were getting, like, paid shows all over Chicago, probably 4 or 5 a week, right? Yeah. Like, fucking crushing it. And we would just fight after everyone.
He says we have a good team. We were great because we all fucking hated each other. Like, that's how, yeah.
How many was the total team members?
It was only 4 of us.
Yeah.
So it didn't have to be a whole lot. No.
And that's why I'm sitting in the middle, folks, because
it was like a band.
Yeah,
no, we were the two that actually got along. We're the only ones that still talk to each other.
We're also the problematic ones.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. We we did so well on a show once that they were gonna give us a residency and like pay us to be there. And then I talked mad shit in the lobby. And
dude, we got a paid residency offered to us in Chicago, like the main place for improv. This is the New York for improv, right? And like they compliment us a whole bunch after a show, because it was like a show where you go out there and they critique you, like, we have nothing to say bad about you guys. You guys killed it. It was a great show. Everything. We would love to have you here, paid residency. And they talk about like you can have a practice space. We can just take the cut. Like it was gonna be fucking sick. And we get in the lobby, and Ryan's like, they didn't have any notes for us. We're too fucking good for this place. And they fucking heard it, got real fucking mad, bro. I think that's what broke our team up.
Bro, fuck them. That place closed down during COVID anyway. Like, they can go to hell.
That's way more fucking like a punk rock, hip hop, fuck you ass story. That's more what I'm about.
I feel like I know this place, but we'll talk about this off camera.
They wanted to keep us down. Probably not. It was a very obscure theater called.
Oh my god! They're still doing shit.
Well,
I don't even have headphones. They aren't even on.
Well, it'll be fine.
They're plugged in.
I got the headphones. Yeah. We'll be fine. I have a sensor mark.
Yeah, dude, the place
will be good.
Sick. You walk in, it was like all sci-fi. Like it was like a sci-fi Harry Potter theme, which I don't get. Dude, we went out and we straight up just murdered for like fucking how long? Like 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Everybody else in the show just kind of ate shit. And then we walked out and just like, fuck this place. Like the attitude was...
No. Ryan had that attitude. Yeah. Everyone else was like, oh man, we're going to get paid. Yeah. Like they're trying to keep us back. We still need to grind some more. I don't know.
We're in it for the art, not the payment. Okay, we're just arrogant assholes.
Yeah, we don't know anything. SNL was stealing entire...
Okay, you can talk about this. I still want to be on SNL. You can take me, Ryan.
They can talk it. Go fuck yourself.
You want to elaborate on it?
So we were doing Second City over here, the conservatory, during COVID, which was like all online. So we had a show like every term, like every 8 weeks or something like that. We would have to come up with a show. And it was known that one of the friends of our director is now a writer at SNL, and
we'll tell you after. Don't say the name because you.
I don't remember the name. You do.
It out.
You do.
Real side note. Remember that time we interviewed Joey anonymously about his job? He talked all kind of shit. Like up next, we're interviewing Joey Purse, and we talked a whole bunch. He beeped out his name after he fucking said shit he gets sued for.
No, no. The last name is gone. It's Joey. I did miss. A person's censored. Joey is there. Anyways, if they're watching this episode, our secret guest was Joey Purse. So
dude, shout out Joey Purse.
This is great.
Yeah, Joey Purse is the fucking dopest. Man, you gonna cut that out too?
Yeah. Anyways, like.
Anyways, we had sketches that we were doing and putting them just straight online. And sure enough, the week those would happen, you watch SNL, and we're like, that looks exactly like what I just wrote. It
was fucking identical. It was like, what was it called? Doc Z, and the other one was called Millennial Hospital or something stupid.
No, it was like Gen Z Hospital.
Yeah, it was Elon sketch.
It was when Elon showed up, and they were all...
Straight up, like, almost word for word lifted from the fucking thing. It was amazing. And then Ryan's like, I wrote that. And the next week it says, this sketch is racist.
Wow. So now, do you take ownership still of it, or what?
Yeah, no, they can have it. They can have it. They changed some things.
There you go,
right?
There you go, Lauren. That's a gift from Ryan. If I'm better in 5 years, still please hire me.
The racist part, that was all on them, man.
Yeah, they spiced it up. The other class had one get boosted too, they say. But that happens, though, with like a lot of TV shit, right?
I mean, that's why it was big in like the 90s, right? Like clubs wouldn't let SNL cast members or writers show up to clubs.
It's not even that, like,
because they were just boosting their stuff. At like all the open mics, they would just take their bits and then rewrite it into a sketch and then put it on SNL that week. Like it was a big controversy for a while.
That happened with other shows too, and even other stand-ups, right? Well, like the whole Carlos Mencia thing, he was just boosting bits left and right, blatantly, I guess. But sorry,
I was gonna ask, what do y'all think about like how the new cast is gonna look down there? Like Pete Davidson left, Kate McKinnon left.
Oh, they left.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I kind of stopped watching it. Honestly, after a while.
I was never an SNL kid. I don't know about you. I mean, you're younger than I am. Like, I never grew up watching SNL.
I mean, I didn't have cable, so it was the only thing that didn't give me nightmares that I used to watch. On Saturday after 12 o'clock, the thing that came on was like Jason X and shit, like paid programming or scary movies. Like,
yeah, dude.
Pick your poison.
I don't know. Pete's fucking good. Everybody that you hear that knows him, and like I'm assuming 'cause you're from Philly, you know all the New York guys and everything. They say he's fucking awesome, like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has great things to say about him and stuff too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
usually because like when you think about some of those guys, I just assume they're dicks. I don't know why.
Nah, bro, it's just a different like shit with those dudes. But even saying Pete Davidson's a nice guy, whatever. This is the part where I feel like I'm gonna just get a little bit too fucking elitist or whatever. But it's like, remember back in the day where like comics was like those was like the realest dudes. You felt like the best man was on stage.
Yeah.
I feel like now like
It's definitely not that.
yeah, and it's like Pete is a nice guy. Pete is so dope.
I don't know. I wouldn't go as far, but like, you know, there's like a bunch of internet comedians now that'll like sell out like a 5,000 person theater. Yeah. And you're like, this just straight up is not like they've never.
I'm somewhat of an internet comedian myself. I had 2 people show up to a dive bar in Monaca, Pennsylvania yesterday.
But look, using Pete as an example, right? Tell me like one of Pete Davidson bits that's not about the controversy he was involved in.
I'm trying to think. He had the bit where Louis C.K.
Controversy.
Well, I'm trying to think what else.
It's a little too out. Like, it's not relatable. It's not like an everyman comic. He's way too famous.
You watch Pete Davidson to see how he's interpreting his famous life. Exactly. You're not watching him for jokes.
You're right.
And he's
That's
a nice
actually
dude.
a good point, yeah.
Because he only has one special without anything like that. Mm-hmm. That was before, I think it was before he was on SNL. Yeah. Where I think his opening bit was like, I tried going to college, and it was like every dude was waking up with a boner in the room, so I couldn't do that anymore.
Doritos and shit, and he was like beating his meat. Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying it sucks because it's like I want a world where let Pete Davidson exist and shit, like let him make his money, but can we start rewarding the dudes that's like, you know, that's trying to stay true to the craft.
But that's what, like, you can look at stuff with like in music too, like in like the punk rock world, in the hip hop world and everything. There's like the mega stars kind of putting out like a lot of, I don't want to say like trash, but that's what people want, right? That's why they're making the money. But the dudes are trying to keep it like real, talk about real things, and like keep it kind of like close to like the art form and less to the business. Only like nobody knows who that is. Like, you know, I can't go ask my sister if they, you know, if, even, I guess he's even big. Like, if I go talk to somebody, like, hey, you ever listen to FBG Duck? You know what I mean?
All right, but I don't know. I feel like music is still different because, like, Drake and Kanye, you know, even though they're putting out some of these, like, dumbass hits at times, you know, they still, it's still, like, good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where comedy is, like, bro, you watching this shit for jokes and perspective.
Dude, did you see the last 2 specials I watched were utter I don't know why I have a speech impediment today.
Did y'all watch the Burr one?
Huh? I did watch the Burr one.
Was it good? I heard it's long. Yeah, is it good?
I loved it.
I thought it was long. That was like my only real complaint. It was an hour and 25 minutes.
Have you seen the Cat Williams one, the new one?
No.
Or like the David Spade one? Holy fuck, dude. Like the Cat Williams one is better. The David Spade one's like almost unwatchable, but the Cat Williams one, like, I don't know, dude. I thought he was one of the GOATs, and I think this isn't his best. Yeah. He's the fucking love Cat.
He kind of flopped on this, but I'm going to give Cat a pass. It was COVID. He was trying to take on an angle of trying to heal the country. You know, as an artist, sometimes you hit or miss. But he's been proving so much that...
he's already he's like one of the gods.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, he put out specials that were so good that we be like, that was too good at that time. Yeah. That's going to make up for this one,
everybody has a flop. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I look at these dudes, like, especially a lot of these, like, TikTok comics and stuff like that, right? Yeah. It's like crowd work that's going viral, or jokes that we already heard that's just like a re-edition, like... And I don't blame them for it. It's what the industry's rewarding, you know?
How long have you done? Like, because you're doing headlining spots and stuff like that. What's the longest set you've had?
So I've done like 45 to an hour, you know, but nothing over that.
Now, do you think you could turn that hour into a special? Like, how do you feel about that?
So, like, right now, personally, I feel like I could do a special, you know? And I feel like I'll make a lot of people laugh. Yeah. But I don't feel like I'm mature enough in the industry to do a special. Meaning, like, I could put out a very funny thing, but I know if I look back on it 5 years from now, I'm like...
you won't like it,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It seems like there's, like, a lot of dudes just, like, recording shit and banging it out. Like, every 2 minutes, I feel like I know somebody that has something coming out.
You know, great example of what you have been talking about is Brendan Schaub's Gringo Poppy.
But here's the thing with that one too. Yeah, it's not the best one, but it's also. Do you think it's like people also hate on it like they hate fucking pineapple on pizza? You know what I mean? It's not the best topping, but it's digestible. You know?
No, Brendan.
No, it was just.
You
bad.
really thought it was that
Just
bad?
bad? Did you watch it?
I listened to it while I was driving, but it's kind of like zoned out.
Look, all due respect, because at the end of the day, we gotta give it to somebody that
Yeah.
at least got the courage to try to stand
Yeah.
up and shit like that. So I don't want to shit on it too much, but Brendan should have definitely buried that special.
Oh yeah.
Put it in the backyard, dig a hole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it was just not. It was just not good.
Not at all. Remember when Joe Rogan told him to quit fighting?
He needs to do that. He needs to do that for.
Yeah, I mean, not to shit on Brendan Straw. Everybody does it. You know, that's why I also don't want to
Yeah.
do it. But it's like,
Yeah.
he keep making himself a fucking target. He don't know how to just.
But
That
he's
is
in
not-
his name's in everybody's mouth, though. You know what I mean? Everybody knows who he is. So he's getting views, right?
Yeah. He does it
But-
to himself. Like, did you hear
Yeah.
about the copyright shit? He tried to sue the girls.
Oh yeah, that was the
No,
whole
I didn't know
thing.
about that. What's that?
That was the whole Bobby Lee, Kalila, Tiger Belly bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they break up?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Like a week ago or whatever.
I don't know.
I know, and I love Bobby Lee, man. I've been watching this dude. Mind you, like I said, I'm only 23. I've been in shit since I was 16. So I've been watching Bobby Lee since I was like 8.
Yeah,
you
Mad
know?
TV.
Mad TV is
You ever watch Mad
hilarious.
TV?
Of course,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck
Mad
yeah,
TV
dude.
is hilarious.
Dude, that was
Can
so
I get
much.
your number? That's the best scene, you know?
Yeah. Dude, that's like Mrs.
Nah.
Swad's fucking hilarious.
My favorite one of them is the gay roommates to get girls.
Yeah. Bro, the first time I ever met Aries Spears in my life,
Yeah.
I swear to God, I didn't know how to fucking act. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You met him? That dude's
Dude,
funny.
I heard he still crushes too.
Yeah.
Like, that like hard, huh?
You can find
Bro,
some stuff
yeah.
online like here and there.
I had a chance to see it, but I didn't get to go.
What?
Yeah.
You should have saw him, bro.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get a chance to go?
I don't know. It was at school or something. It was a long time ago before I started stand up.
Oh, man. Nah, Aries the fucking dopest, man.
Did you open for him or you just go meet him? Like,
So, I was opening for like Louis Katz and shit, and I was doing my shit. We was at the DC Improv, and the way the Improv is set up, you got like the lounge room, and then you got the main room, but the lounge room got bathrooms and
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? I don't know if the main room has bathrooms or not, but apparently Aries Spears was going to go use the bathroom, and I just so happened to be on stage, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing my shit. I didn't even know Aries Spears watched my stuff.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, it's like 12 a.m. You know, we're all walking out and talking to Louis and shit, you know, just telling him like good job because he killed
Yeah.
it, whatever. And I just feel these fucking big ass hands touch me on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I turn around and it's Aries Spears and he's like, "You funny as shit." And I'm like, "You Aries fucking Spears,"
Yeah.
you know? And I like start losing my shit because I'm like, "Yo, bro, you are a proud family. You fucking Mad TV, all
Yeah.
this." And he's like quoting one of my jokes back to me. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
that's fucking mind blowing, huh?
it is." I
Yeah.
got a picture from that night, everything. I called my cousin. Like, it was just, you know, and I'm not typically a guy to like fanboy and shit, but what
Yeah.
that moment meant for me was because I know my comedy's like different, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But he's like a hood hero.
Yeah.
And for him to sign off on me,
Yeah. It's fucking badass. Yeah.
yeah.
He's not even like a hood hero. He's just a comedy hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, but you got to be a real fan for him to be like your hero. So like that shows a lot. I feel like most people don't know who he is anymore nowadays.
Dude, he's huge. How do you not know who he is? You know what I mean? Like,
For our generation,
yeah, I don't know.
Bro, if you're oh go ahead, sir.
The Ryan always goes for our generation, like I'm like 40 years older than him all the
I
time.
mean, no.
It makes me feel like I'm fucking ancient.
No, it's because Ryan is also like, I think looking at it from a different angle of what we consider huge. But to me, I'm like, any comic that is getting a Thursday through Sunday, 5 shows
huge,
sold out, huge.
Yeah.
huge.
What's like the biggest crusher you've seen or worked with? Like, what's your like mind blowing annihilation stand up at a club, not a recording?
I mean, it all depends on so many different things. Like, cause there are like Frankie, you know, she's a big like mentor to me and someone I go on the road with, and I'll watch her crush because she has so many talents and things to
Yeah.
play with, you know. But you talking about crowd work and just Jimmy
Yeah.
Schubert, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been blessed. But how about you?
Dude, I don't know. I gotta think now. Oh, me, no. Dude, Sam Talent. That dude, fuck, you ever watch his shit?
Of course.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I watched him tear shit the fuck up in this like little club in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
it was like mind blowing. It's like right when I first started, I didn't know what he is. He just pulled out a penknife and started stabbing the furniture in the club or whatever, like a switchblade. But it was, I don't know. It kind of made me want to do just crowd work. He just did all improv and like crowd work, which has now become what I've learned, my crutch. But dude, it was like it changed the way I looked at it. But
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
How about you, Ryan? Because I don't want. You know?
I don't even know their name.
Why are you doing this?
Which is not a great way to start.
Know her name. I don't pay that much. She's a female
I was
comic.
I was just told to walk into the room, and I was like, all right. It was at the Lincoln Lodge randomly one night. I was just told to walk in there, and then I'm in there, and some dude's, he's a black man and gay. There were a lot of jokes in there about that, which is why I never found out his name. It was absolutely crushing for an hour and 20 minutes.
He's a black man and gay. I related to that so much.
Like hardcore. Yeah,
had half of it. I'll let you decide which.
Yeah.
I can't forgive Ryan for this. We was on some symmetry. We was like, oh, well, I was like, you know what, Ryan? Let me ask you about this. And Ryan goes,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I walked into an open mic once. Dude was
No, it wasn't a mic. It was an actual show. I just don't know. I knew nothing about it.
I'm trying to think. When was that? Like during one of our shows down there, or were you just down there?
No, it was like a year. It was like right before your show started. I don't even know how long ago that is. 1.5 years, 2 years.
That show's been going on for 1.5 years now out here.
So like almost 2 years at this point. It was like right after COVID like stopped.
Yeah, Lincoln Lodge is so dope. Yeah. Definitely a really great space, man. It feels like not saying it is the Cellar, but the amount of shows that is like ran at the Cellar and shit, it feels like that, you know what I mean?
I like it, dude. There was times I've been down there so many times when I was living here, like up until recently. Just not even do a set. I would just go sit down there and talk to people. Like drive out of my way.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I miss. Like living in Pittsburgh again. I've only been there for 2.5, 3 weeks. Right. But it's like there's like no place where you can just go like chill, like walk in, talk to all your buddies and everything. There used to be Ham Bones. You ever do Ham Bones? You ever come through there? That was cool. That was like the closest thing. It was like the big comedy like hangout. I feel like that scene's missing that.
So, do you think it's any spot that's going? Because I feel like the Improv is too far out, right?
Yeah, it's also like kind of a different level. Like, you know, they have like their guys and they have all the pros coming in. Like I'm talking like a place where like the local people can be like, because like the Lincoln Lodge, they have like pros all the time, like killers all the time. There's also people that are like a month in down there hanging out, and that's kind of cool. I think that's cool.
Is Parkway like that down there?
It can be, but not everybody goes to Parkway. I think they're kind of afraid of the neighborhood. I'm not even kidding. Like, because it's like kind of like a rougher one.
Yeah, I know. I got some fish and shit down there. When I was
that's how you know it's good when you have like a fish and chicken restaurant. Like, it fucks, dude.
Yo, that is so.
Or like the world's like shittiest looking pizza place, but it's just like a chef's kiss, right? But like. No, so like Parkway is kind of like that. Parkway's like that for people like the part of that scene that I'm friends with. Like they'll go there already, so I'll go there and I'll hang out. But it's not like a communal thing. But I guess the thing too is like Chicago's so big, it feels like everybody's there, but there's like people that never go to that side of town. Like there's a couple different scenes.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think I just miss it because I didn't realize how cool it was to be able to go there every day and hang out.
You coming back, brother? What the fuck?
Yeah, driving back and stuff. Yeah.
Nah, you gonna move back?
Nah, you're trying to.
If I do it again, I'd probably do New York.
Yeah.
Really?
New York.
Yeah, this man has planned out that I'm going to New York with him.
Yeah.
So.
I botched that one.
Wait, you say don't do it?
Yeah, it's just New York got their own demons in the sense of like, I feel like every scene is like, if you're funny, let's put you on my podcast. Let's like put you on the show. New York is like, you're funny? Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on you, and I'm gonna figure out how can I like
exploit you.
keep you down, bro.
Yeah,
it's like I don't give the goal in New York. I don't feel like is about being the best. It's about keeping my spot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You don't like that challenge, like almost like a.
It's not a challenge, though.
Yeah.
It's not. I get it if it's like a dude that's going up on stage and outperforming you. Like, oh wow, like I just gotta get better.
It's not Bruce Lee Under the Dragon.
Yeah,
you're not taking on some dude and taking their spot.
Yeah, what would it be?
It's
the equivalent, like movie wise. What would you say? Mean Girls.
Nah, more like Balls of Furry. More like Dodgeball or True Dodgeball.
We're just trying
New York's the Globo gym of comedy.
They're just trying to keep you down.
Dude, it's like, and I love a lot of people in New York, and this is not a reflection of the scene as a whole, you know, but it's just like, you got a good amount to make it uncomfortable that be like, yo, I want to hold this guy down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got a lot of exposure to it with where you live. Eastern PA, huh?
Bro, it's super duper bitter, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You like DC better than New York if you had to go to a city?
Yo,
DC comedy's fucking cool, is it?
Come on, DC is where legends are made. Wanda Sykes, Dave Chappelle, Donnell Rawlings, Whitney Cummings, Tony Roberts. Like, just keep going down the list. DC is where legends are made, but they can't get the respect or whatever because it's just like we're holding on to this stigma of what New York used to be.
Yeah.
Did you say Tony Robbins? Huh? The self-help dude?
No, Tony Roberts.
Oh,
yeah. I
heard Tony Robbins. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they just have mics. He starts putting hot coals across the fucking stage.
Yeah.
But no, like, there's a lot of scenes like that because everything's like stuck to New York and LA. Chicago, there's like a ton of killers here, right?
Yeah.
Somebody wrote an article on North Bar. That was like one of my favorite places to hang out. Mm-hmm. It shut down. In the article, it says Chicago is home to the funniest comedians in the United States. But you never heard who they are or something like that. True. You never heard of them, which is like kind of like, wow, that is fucking crazy because everybody just like leaves, dude.
The three are Hannibal.
There's like a lot of local.
Chicago are hella killers too, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that Chicago get overlooked is the improv, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, bro, you got so many fucking people, and I feel bad I'm blinking out. Like the one dude, Clark, you know, who's out there in New York. Oh, fuck. But he's doing really well. You know, obviously got the Chris Reds of the world and shit like that. But yeah, improv is where it's at.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was really fun. Like being able to do a little bit of Chicago improv before the planet shut down. I essentially fucking moved here and then just sat in my apartment with a shit ton of rent for fucking a year and a half. Yeah. But like being able to like be in that scene for a little bit was fucking awesome. Like the amount of community in that was fucking cool. Like IO is sick. The Annoyance is still around. It's cool.
What if this the episode where Ryan gets murdered and shit?
Yeah, they come to his house with the serial killer.
Yo, I think about that from time to time. I'm like, who the fuck is Chris bringing?
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'm like, Josh is gonna come back.
Josh is gonna go back after he murders our other two friends. He's gonna be sitting there breathing heavy, trying to amp himself up to come get you now. No,
man, I can't murder anyone, unfortunately. The fucking
that's good news.
That's probably good.
Right, I said unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't murder anybody for no reason.
Chris might accidentally do it one day.
Why?
I don't know. You're pointing guns at cameras, Chris.
You point guns at cameras?
That didn't actually get recorded. So.
Oh, man.
That would have been a sick fucking promo.
It's something
dude.
You did.
Yeah, dude had like a Glock 19 or whatever. Somebody handed me during a podcast. Like, come to my fucking show on fucking Friday.
Say you're from Pennsylvania without saying you're from Pennsylvania. I'll point guns at cameras.
Yeah. It was fucking a badass, bro. It's better in hindsight that that didn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go through.
It was an interesting podcast. It was a good podcast.
Dude, we should get Josh on that podcast.
What's the podcast called again?
Bad Comedy Podcast. Yeah. Shout out to Mac Nepper.
Dude, y'all gonna get all of us canceled. I can't believe this.
Yo, in like the first minute, the dude just pulls out a fucking Glock 19, just goes click, click, welcome to the show. We're just like, whoa!
He goes, it's behind a paywall, it's fine. I'm like, no, people will see it still. I wish I took a picture of it.
It was on his Instagram for a while, and he took it down.
Yeah. It's just the fucking... You think of a more Chicago fucking style comedy podcast. It's a podcast with handguns. Just like waving them at the camera and shit. Yeah, that's a deep dish podcast. I'm gonna go see if there's a picture of it.
Do any of y'all play fantasy football?
I did last year. I started my first time last year. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You trying to figure out how white we are right now? What's going on?
Nah, I love fantasy football.
Oh, you do?
But because you said something, Christian said something that just triggered that thought in my brain, but I just figured I asked.
Fantasy football. No, I don't know enough about football.
I
think everybody where I'm from is like Steelers, and I'm like, fuck football, you know. Which is a large, heavy man is shocking to people. I didn't play football.
You just took our sloppy seconds. You just got Bears former QB1 Trubisky.
Yeah. Hey,
you a Bears fan?
Unfortunately.
Do you Mike Ditka from Aliquippa?
Oh.
So yeah, he made Chicago great. So fuck you guys.
All right, Jordan.
Pittsburgh.
Michael Jordan's not from Chicago either. Like,
Yeah.
So
all the great people have to come and go, like Chris Greva. Yeah, hell yeah.
I like that.
you're
plug.
unfortunately
fucking
kind
love
of right. Oprah came and she left.
I'm the Oprah of stand-up.
Michael Jordan came.
How about this? Are you guys Marvel or DC fans?
I think Marvel's way better.
Depends.
How like serious are y'all about Marvel?
This also depends.
Like it depends. Like with like the not too much into the comic books. But I don't know. I grew up watching all the DC cartoons, like Batman, Batman Beyond, like all that.
Cartoon
shit, like
universe is great.
Right? Yeah, but like for like the movies and shit, like I think Marvel shit's
Marvel
on
head
it.
and
I don't,
shoulders.
it's just so
Head and shoulders.
I feel like the DC stuff's kind of like too dark.
Yeah,
DC comic books.
they
great.
got better villains.
They do a better.
What
villains.
DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Marvel is better heroes usually. DC is better villains.
Okay, what about like the MCU, like cinematic universe? Do y'all follow that shit?
I think it stopped.
Cause I'm trying to tee you guys up because Phase 5 and 6 was like announced yesterday.
Yeah.
I wanna see like. You guys
I didn't even hear anything about it, but I know. I don't know. There's just so many, man. I gotta have Disney Plus. I gotta go to the movie theater like 10 times a year now.
Dude, Disney Plus was the best investment I've ever made.
Yeah.
And by that I mean the best investment my girlfriend ever made.
Yo, don't let them hear that. They gonna be like Netflix.
Yeah, no. That's what I
Bro.
that. Shout out to my girlfriend and my sister. That's how I get streaming.
You know, shout out to anyone that gives up their password and their email for any streaming service.
Hell yeah.
You're the real MVP.
Netflix about to crack down.
Unfortunately, but it's all good. Like they just gonna find out that nobody was paying for their shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, they're gonna find out nobody wants to watch any of their shit anymore.
No, we want
Netflix-
to watch it. We just don't want to pay for it.
What do you watch on Netflix nowadays?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. Stranger Things.
Oh, that's a big one. All the stand-up specials right out the gate.
Yeah.
The stand-up specials are the only thing I watch anymore now.
Ooh, I like the YouTube stand-up specials. I've been liking that more.
Before that, the Kanye doc.
Yeah. Before that, Orange is the New Black. Before that, you got fucking Ozark. Before that, like...
Dude, Ozark is fucking amazing. I didn't like how it ended, though. Did you like how it ended?
I gave up on Ozark.
You gave up on Ozark?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's up there with like Breaking Bad, Ozark, The Sopranos. It's all like the good ones.
It
man.
just
That's
felt like
top.
worse, like Breaking Bad.
It's all the same shit. It's all The Sopranos, just over and over again. The Sopranos and The Wire made that show, all those other shows possible.
Yeah, of course.
Pretty much.
The Sopranos was probably one of the greatest pieces of television that I ever watched.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you watch the Many Saints of Newark?
Of course, I hated that shit.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking terrible, man. Like right when it felt like something was gonna get rolling, it just ended.
Bro, I hated Uncle Junior character.
Yeah.
That shit was the worst. I mean, I don't want to spoil it in case you guys didn't see it yet. It's like 2 years old.
I've never watched any Sopranos. Feel
Dude,
free to spoil
you're
it.
missing out. It's
Right.
so good.
So what is your role on this podcast? Just to make
Yeah, he just says he hates shit and it says cancelable things. So far, like Ryan, I'll be like, yeah, so how are you today? He goes, fuck SNL. Here's something racist about some group nobody cares about, but I'll still get canceled for when it's hot. Fucking, I don't watch this. I don't like this. And then
Ryan don't
Chris,
add
you're
to
wrong.
anything. That's it. Every time you ask Ryan a question,
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Dude,
yo,
you
I'm
gotta watch
sorry.
The Sopranos, dude.
I'm just
It's
bitter
so
about
good.
improv and yes and man.
why
Dude,
you bitter, man? What's going on, Ryan?
Yo, my bike got stolen.
By who?
How's that make you upset
man.
about improv? You think an improviser stole your bike? And you're just like,
Maybe.
I'm tired of riding this object work bike. I want a real one.
Yo, if I knew who stole it, I'd be getting it back.
Dude, they
by
stole it
now.
right out of his garage.
Yeah, they
too.
just took it. They just went,
You have
whoop.
nothing to be bitter about, bro. You got your own fucking place, okay?
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm just joking.
Nah, his bike
You're a
was pretty
single
sick,
man. All right.
Without a bicycle and has to walk now.
Damn. How often you got to work, right?
Every day.
Where you work at? Like address and.
Yeah, what's your company and title?
Let's stop doxing Ryan.
Yeah, let's go.
stop.
Let's go.
Let's stop. Normally, when we have a guest, I defer and let Chris do things, and I fucking take care of the sound. And clearly, I should just stop talking today.
Yeah, just dogs it right.
Oh, God.
Hey, next podcast, we're gonna have a contest. You can steal Ryan's identity first. People are gonna think I'm crazy. You're crazy to listen to this.